Florida, there's a good look at TIAA Bank Field. This crowd excited to see their Jaguars as both teams emerge from their tunnels a moment ago. We are just about ready for football as the Jags get set to match up with Ben Roethlisberger and the Pittsburgh Steelers. The NFL season has hit high gear, and off we go in Week 11 on EA Sports.
And this carries into the end zone. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line.
Over 1st and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
A first carry for Leonard Fournette. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. Solid way to start the drive. 13 yards, picking up the first.
Solid carry there by Leonard Fournette. And last year, he achieved his career high in rushing yards with nearly 1,200. Ranked 4th in the AFC, 7th in the NFL. Loves to carry the football and gets stronger as the game goes on.
Now Minshew on 1st and 10. He'll fire one deep for Westbrook. That's caught inside the 20. And he takes it down deep into Pittsburgh territory. It's a big play for the Jaguars. And even 40 yards. So from inside the 20, here's 1st and 10 at the 18. Fournette on the counter, and they go the wrong way here. Knocked back to the 20. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
Let's face it, that's just a helpless feeling for a running back there. He's looking up to find a hole, and all he finds is a whole lot of ticked-off linebacker.
On the set. You ain't got nothing. You ain't got nothing. Mike, 55. Right there in the middle. Hey, wahoo. You better bring it. Check 55 to Mike. Check 55 to Mike. Get it.
On 2nd and 12, Minshew. And this is going to be hauled in. Oh, what a catch at the 10.
Complete.
They get 11 back on that one. It leads to 3rd down.
Gotta love the catch. I think you gotta love the gloves as well.
Yeah, these one-handed catches, that was great, and they're fun. They've become a little more ho-hum, aren't they?
Yeah, they really are. And I know that it sounds like we're taking credit away from the guys, and we don't mean that at all. They really work hard on this one-handed catch thing, but I think the gloves have to be helping in a big way.
They'll try to throw for it with Minshew. Got his man, it's caught. Touchdown, Jaguars. Laviska Shenault hitting double digits with his 10th touchdown of the season. And the Jaguars drive right down the field and score on the opening drive. And this is up and good. The score now 7-0 Jaguars.
The score, Jaguars 7, Steelers nothing. Lambo to kick off for Jacksonville.
And Lambo now, after the touchdown, he'll kick this one away.
Taken about 7 yards deep.
And that'll be a little too hot to handle as it will skip through the end zone for a touchback here. Big in, and the Steelers with a 1st and 10 at their 25-yard line. On the run, here's Anthony McFarland. And he's upended after a gain of 2 out to the 27. Give him a couple on the carry there, 2nd and 8.
Well, any lane that might have been open there was closed pretty quickly, and that was because the defensive front, they won that battle at the point of attack at the line of scrimmage. They used great leverage, held their spot, and stacked him up.
From the 27, Roethlisberger. He's going to launch it for Washington. And they will set up shop at their own 41-yard line. What a start defensively. Your offense goes out, gets the touchdown, and then you get the interception. Just perfect.
How about the discipline that they showed on defense? Because after the offense scored to go up 7-zip, you would think they might be a little extra aggressive trying to get back at them. Instead, they read their keys well. When they took the shot downfield, they were more than prepared for that one.
A pass there complete to Westbrook. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. Give him 13 yards on the opening play of the drive and also give him a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 46-yard line.
Ready? 60 out now. Come.
Throwing on 1st down is Minshew. And this one into the hands of DJ Shark. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. A good pickup there of 20 yards.
Well, it's almost as if they didn't leave the field after their first drive. They picked right up where they left off. Another good throw there. And this offense humming here in the early going.
Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on 1st down.
Hey, team six.
Off play action, it's Minshew. Flushed out right. And he's going to keep it here. And he'll be out of bounds as he gets this. Down about the 21 or 22.
Out of bounds at the 22-yard line. A gain of 5 brings up.
Here's 2nd and 5 now from the 22.
Hey, Zoo. Let's get out the field.
From the gun, Minshew to throw. The open man is Westbrook. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. It's a 1st down on a gain of 10.
10 at the 11-yard line.
That certainly has to feel good. And it's not all the time that the play caller should get all the credit. Sometimes I think in the huddle, the quarterback just says, hey, who's going to make a play for me? I just need something right here. And the end result there, nice 1st down. Drive keeps moving.
And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. No gain there as he kept it himself at 2nd down.
And 10 at the Steelers' 11-yard line.
2nd and 10.
Hey, exit. Mike, 55. Check, 55, Mike. Check. Mike, 55. Go.
Out of the gun is Minshew. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete. Laviska Shenault, the rookie, his intended target. And it's 3rd down. They come up to the line now facing a 3rd and 10 after the incompletion.
Check, 55 to Mike. Check, 55 to Mike. Hey, watch the screen. Watch the screen. Check 26, check 24. Protein spill. Hey, Delta.
Minshew sets to throw. And he fires one that's intercepted. Picked off by the all-pro safety, Minkah Fitzpatrick. He's got daylight. He's at the 30. And he brings this one back. It's a pick six for a Steeler touchdown. Minkah Fitzpatrick, thinking back to last year, had a pick six for the Steelers shortly after coming over from Miami, and he steps up with another one here. It's up and good. So these teams match touchdowns here in the first quarter, and we're tied 7-7.
Chris Boswell to kick off for Pittsburgh.
So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. Fields it in the middle of the end zone. Oh, a good return up past the 30. Past midfield. And he's got some space here. Still going. And he will score.
Touchdown.
Well, he made the right choice by result, but a little bit surprising because now with touchbacks coming back to the 25 instead of the 20, when guys fielded that deep in the end zone, I think most coaches want them to take a knee.
Yeah, it's resulted in more kneel downs. Not right there.
14.
Extra point tacked on by Lambo. And that makes the score 14-7.
Josh Lambo to kick off for Jacksonville.
So let's try this again. After the kick return TD, here's yet another kickoff. Taken about 7 yards deep. And we will not see an attempt to match that return touchdown, as this will be a touchback and bring it out to the 25. The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. And following the interception, we'll see what they can put together on this drive.
I can hear my old college coach right now. He always used to tell us before every game, the team making the fewest mistakes will win. What they're hoping is that last mistake is their only one of the game.
Coaches, that's all they talk about, turnovers, right?
Minimizing those and maximizing opportunities.
An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. From the shotgun, it's Roethlisberger. That one into the hands of his tailback, Samuels. And they're able to get this one across the 35. 11 yards there, first down. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. From the gun, it's Roethlisberger. They'll find Juju Smith-Schuster. And getting this just shy of midfield, they'll spot it at the 49. Another nice gain, 13 yards that time, and another first down.
Pittsburgh.
On first down, it's Roethlisberger. They're trying for Washington, but the pass intercepted. Picked off near the 34. And now off to the races, down the right side. And they will score. It's a Jacksonville touchdown. So this is just a nightmare scenario for any quarterback. Pick sixes on 2 consecutive drives.
And a dream sequence for any defense and defenders, because how often do you get pick sixes on 2 consecutive drives? That's a heck of a way to get off the field.
A pretty wild first quarter. 21-7, our score.
Steelers 7.
Here's Lambo out to kick this one away. Taken about 7 yards deep. And they'll let that one go as it skips through the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. And job one here, Charles, just keep possession of the football. 2 drives, 2 turnovers to this point.
You're exactly right, Doctor. Hippocratic oath. First, do no harm. And right now, they're harming themselves on offense.
I like that. No one is mistaking me for a doctor, though. But thank you, Dr. Davis. At the 23, it's 2nd and 12.
The 23-yard line.
Roethlisberger will throw. The completion good. This is Eric Ebron. And he gets this one just shy of the 40. They'll mark him down at the 39. 16 yards, a first down.
First down, Steelers.
Throwing now, Roethlisberger on first down. And his throw's going to be incomplete.
Anthony McFarland was the intended receiver.
That'll bring up second down.
Incomplete.
So line of scrimmage still the 39 on 2nd and 10. They run the counter. McFarland. And he lost the football. He'll take this from the 40 up to the 45 for a gain of 5.
Wow, that ball gets knocked free, but a teammate comes along and scoops it up. It's almost like baseball. Guys at bat, people are on base in scoring position. One guy doesn't get him home. The next guy comes through and picks him up.
And avoids the turnover. So they recover their own fumble. Now they face 3rd and short. Out of the gun, it's Roethlisberger. Flush to his right. And he hits his tight end, Ebron. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Jaguars' 25-yard line. It was 3rd and short, and they go flying past the marker for a gain of nearly 30 yards. And down inside the 15 he goes.
The ball carrier.
12 more yards there and another first down.
13-yard line.
Partner, if you want more carries, I think we saw how you get them. Showed that he's got the fresh legs, and he picked up the first down on that run. Don't just ask for him. Show him that you're supposed to get the football.
And now a throw on first down there, but it's incomplete.
He did a fine job there of not hitting him before the ball arrived, and I've got to tell you, you can often mistime that play because of the angles of approach. When you're going to get it, sometimes you panic as well and think, I've got to be there right now. Instead, in this case, timed it perfectly and knocked it free.
They do get a couple, but they'll be left staring at a 3rd and 8 coming up.
3rd down.
8th play of the drive forthcoming, and they need 8 yards on 3rd down. Roethlisberger. Jacksonville's pass defense holds serve. 4th down.
Well, it's been a tough go for them. These guys have been driving down the field, but defensively, once they got their backs to the goal line, turned up the pressure, that's going to lead to a 4th down. Well played.
A 28-yard attempt.
Boswell's kick is good. And that will get the disadvantage now back down to 11. So they put together a good little drive there, but ultimately stalling out in the red zone.
Yeah, I know a lot of people look at it as a little bit of a negative. They didn't get 6 points out of it, right? Didn't get the touchdown. But that's actually okay. They got 3 points. Able to give their defense a little bit of rest, let them settle down over there. So all in all, to me, that's a good drive.
At their own 18-yard line.
Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. And last time, decent field position through the pick 6. Obviously costly.
But they can't afford to just bunker in now. All right, good field position means go ahead and attack on offense. Try and press the advantage a little bit. They just have to be better with the football on this possession.
So the last one didn't bother you too much last time.
No, because that's exactly what you're supposed to do. You can't have good field position and not try to take advantage of it. Sometimes the defense makes a good play, too.
The big play has them all the way out near midfield for a 1st and 10. Here's Minshew. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down.
As his old brain remembers, when I see 5 wide receivers on the field as a defender, I know the ball's coming out hot. They expected it and got there and popped it free.
On 2nd and 10, it's Minshew. He completes it to Abdullah. They do get a yard there, but only a yard. Leaves him with 3rd and 9 looming.
That might feel like a little bit of a lost opportunity there for the offense because the defense brought pressure that time. And sometimes against that, you can get out to your running back, and it can turn into a big gain downfield. But what a nice job they did getting to him quickly and holding him to a short gain.
That's incomplete, but there is a flag down, so hang on. A big call coming on third down. DJ Chark, first-time Pro Bowler, the intended receiver. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Again, Minshew looking to throw. He completes it to Westbrook. And he'll lose yardage on the play back at the 37-yard line. That one unable to develop, never got going. A loss of a couple, and it's 2nd down. 2nd and 12 after the first down pass play went backwards for 2 yards. It'll be Minshew again. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. 15 yards on the play, 1st down.
Good strong throw and catch right there. And so far in this game, the alleys have been open for them to get completions, and they're taking advantage of it.
And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action.
Let's go, boys. Bring it up.
A reminder, once we hit halftime, as we do all season, we'll send it down to Jonathan Coachman in Orlando. He'll have all the stats and scores from games in progress around the NFL.
The best multitasker in the business, the coach.
Here's a throw to his running back. It's complete. Give him 6 on the play, and that'll bring up 2nd down.
Just about every quarterback is trained to really look downfield first before you come back and make a nice, safe throw. And in this case, that's exactly what...
And that is caught. Touchdown, Jacksonville. Amir Abdullah, his 6th touchdown of the season. And the Jaguars add 6 to their lead. Well, he wasn't the guy they were initially going for, but after going through the progressions, it worked.
When you have plenty of people who can catch the football, you don't always have to go to your primary target, and sometimes that target is actually covered. Nice job coming off of that and getting it to someone who was open.
And the man out of the backfield gets in for the score.
Josh Lambo, the kickoff for Jacksonville.
And Lambo now, after the touchdown, he'll kick this one away. Takes this about 5 yards deep. And they will not get a chance to return this one. It's through the back of the end zone for a touchback.
5-yard line.
The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. And a first half that really has not been kind to them. A late opportunity here to maybe make some inroads on this deficit before half.
And this drive's going to go a long way towards telling us whether they actually have a chance to come all the way back in this game or not.
And that's going to wind up incomplete. However, we do have a flag down. Let's check in with our referee. So now a fresh set of downs. 1st and 10 after roughing the passer. To throw here, Roethlisberger. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down.
He was trying to get that one out to his running back out of the backfield, but that one was read and timed perfectly, and they were able to break it up.
So 2nd down and 10. Once again, they'll go from the 40. Now a throw for the left sideline, and he's got it. Now the Steelers use the first of their 3 timeouts. It's just their first, so they'll have 2 remaining here before we get to halftime. Now it's Roethlisberger.
He'll get this one to McFarland out of the backfield.
And he gets it down a yard or two shy of the 30 before he's out of bounds. Give him 7 on the play, and it'll make it second down.
A 7-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 3.
Ben to throw again. He'll find Smith-Schuster. That's complete. And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or two shy of the 10. That one a gain of 20 and a first down.
Now a 1st and 10 at the 11.
An inside handoff. This is McFarland. And they go the wrong way on this one. Losing yardage back at the 12. Now the Steelers use the second of their 3 timeouts as they'll stop the clock with 26 seconds to go until halftime. Maybe just a slight detour on what's been a strong drive. Here's 2nd and 11. That is caught at the 7-yard line. And he'll be brought down this time at the 5-yard line. Now the Steelers going to use their 3rd and final timeout as the clock will stop with 18 seconds to go in the first half. From the gun on 3rd down, it's Roethlisberger. And caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Steelers. James Washington. As the first half is winding down. And the Steelers are able to close the gap just a bit. And that one makes this an 11-point deficit now.
Makes the score Jaguars 28, Steelers 17. Chris Boswell.
So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. Fields it in the middle of the end zone. And beyond the 20, but not by much. In fact, just a yard pass there to the 21.
At their own 22-yard line.
The Jacksonville offense set to begin their next drive. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
And with just 4 seconds left in this first half, a timeout call. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. They'll throw now on the final play. It's complete. Abdullah. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. We have hit halftime. Still 2 more quarters to go. We'll take a timeout. We'll be back after this. You're watching the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. It's in the game.
Josh Lambo to kick off for Jacksonville.
The Steelers going to get the football first here, trailing on the scoreboard as we are back underway on EA Sports.
Taken about 7 yards deep, and we will not see a return to start the half as this will be a touchback.
The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. They trail offense, first time to touch the ball in quarter 3, and we'll see what they can do.
And I can't wait to see what they have planned, because some teams script to start a half. Other teams just go, okay, these are the sequence of plays we want to run. These things worked well for us. And sometimes they throw in that big chunk play right away.
Shocker.
Try and get after them early and try and create a big play to give themselves some momentum.
See what they have up their sleeve.
Anytime a ball's thrown in the middle of the field and it's popped up in the air, I expect someone to catch. Doesn't matter whether it's offense or defense, because there's usually a great amount of bodies in that part of the field. In this case, no one came up with it.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. There's Roethlisberger. He's going to launch it for Washington. And Big Ben intercepted a 3rd time. Picked off at the 23. And they're going to take over right there at the 22-yard line.
at their own 22.
Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. Throwing middle, but it's incomplete. DJ Chark, the intended target, and now it's second down.
In any event, it happened pretty quickly. I'm not sure he made the right decision on that one. I think if he had it to do over again, he would have found a different target downfield. But he made his decision, and that one's incomplete.
Hey, Sam off. Switch.
Throwing again on 2nd and 10. Minshew. And that'll be incomplete. We do have a penalty flag down, however. Let's see what that's about. Clearly wasn't outside of the tackle box. There's your penalty.
And accompanying that penalty, a loss of down.
So now it's 3rd and long, because remember, they also lose a down on the grounding call.
Hey, Haywood. Watch 98. 98's the mic. Let's go, defense.
Off play action, it's Minshew. And that is incomplete. They don't get the hook up there, but you really have to marvel at how precise he's been throwing the football these last couple weeks.
Oh, that's a perfect word for it, precise, because if you're at 70% or better 2 weeks in a row, you have a job as long as you want one in this league, won't you? I mean, let's face it, it's not just West Coast offense either. He's putting the ball downfield as well.
And now the punt team couldn't get ready in time, and this is going to be a delay. Here's Logan Cook now, as his first punt will come from inside his own end zone. He was only asked to punt once in the victory last week as he sends this one away. And he'll be out just a yard or two shy of the 30. So they'll walk him back half the distance. Big Ben and the Steelers with a 1st and 10, just shy of midfield at the 48. Here's Roethlisberger to throw. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked by Jared Wilson. And his guys are going to get the football at the 28-yard line.
The Jaguars take over 1st and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
I got you. Mike, 55. Check, 55, Mike. Hey, watch the ball. Watch the safety cricket.
A first run for the backup, Abdullah. And give him 6 yards here as he stopped near the 35 at the 34.
Logan Ryan on the...
That's a really nice job by them picking up the run blitz and detecting it and blocking it and turning it into a nice run. And a lot of times you think if you blitz a running play, you're going to smother it. But a lot of the blitzers, they come in a little bit high. They don't have great leverage, and they're easily blocked and turned to the side.
Mike 55, Mike 55.
On 2nd down and 4. Minshew. This is Shenault on the receiving end. 6 yards the pickup, and that's a 1st down.
Jaguars.
A little football 101 there. You just see the receiver trying to run down the defender, meaning he goes right at him and really trying to move him a little bit towards the center of the field so he can put his foot in the ground and break to the out, to the sideline, and make a catch.
And a flag comes in as that one falls incomplete. Now let's see who this is on. In the pocket, chucked it away, flag comes down.
So you got to move a little bit, right? Know where you are on the field, have some awareness. Tackle to tackle. You got to get outside of that tackle box in order to get that done.
I hope you brought your refs, 'cause I'm about to take you to school.
Throwing on second down now, Minshew. Looking deep in the direction of Abdullah. And too much juice. It'll be out of bounds, incomplete. Amir Abdullah, the intended target. Third down here.
But you got to think that sooner or later, they're going to hit one of those. But the coverage has been excellent thus far, and it was again on the last play.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on third down.
Watch 98. Watch 98. 98's for Mike. Hey, watch the
Out of the gun is Minshew. And this one into the hands of DJ Shark. And he goes out of bounds just shy of the 45. They get a big amount back, 18 yards, but they'll still look at a fourth down now. Here's Logan Cook now. And the way this offense has moved the ball, he hasn't been needed till here in the third. And the kick's away as he angles this one for the sideline. And this is going to work out well as it's out of bounds near the 13-yard line.
At their own 13-yard line.
The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. And last time, one-play interception. So this offense, they should be fresh.
That's a good way of putting it. And I can't wait to see what they decide to do with play calling. Because a one-play drive where you throw an interception, a lot of people think the very next time out, run the football, don't give them a chance.
Maybe play action?
I think maybe you go play action, show your quarterback, get a little confidence in him, and let him fling another one.
And the Steelers
on first down, McFarland. And they're able to get this one across the 35. A gain of 10, good for a Steeler first down.
Running lanes were at a premium in the first half, but he's able to find some room there, and he's hoping that that's a precursor of a big second half.
Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down. From the gun, it's Roethlisberger. Open man completes it to Smith-Schuster. And taking it across midfield and inside the 45. Another big gainer that time. This one goes for 19 yards.
First down, Steelers.
So in Jacksonville territory now. Here's a 1st and 10 at the 44-yard line. From the gun, this will be McFarland. And he's going to get stopped up quickly. Give him a yard down to the 43.
Sometimes with the running game, you've just got to stick with it. Look, it's the third quarter, no time to panic. But that also doesn't mean you just do it the same way you've been doing it the entire ball game. Maybe change up some blocking assignments or run a few different plays, but stay with the overall essence of the running game.
On 2nd and 9, Roethlisberger. To the right side to Eric Ebron. And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25. That one a gain of 20 and a first down.
First down.
On first down, it's Roethlisberger. Johnson's got it complete. And able to get this down inside the 15, either the 13 or 14 before he's out of bounds.
He's out of bounds.
That last catch short of the marker by just a yard leaves him with a very manageable 2nd and 1. McFarland running out of the gun. And they'll bring him down at the 13-yard line. 2 yards, good enough for a first.
The tackle.
Now, they struggled to get him rolling on the ground in the first half, and that's sort of continuing here in the third quarter.
Yeah, but I don't think it's time to abandon the running game. I would say keep feeding the horse, and I believe he'll eventually reward them, especially as we get deeper in the game.
On the ground, it's McFarland. And he's going to get about 4 down inside the 10 to the 9.
Steeler ball carrier.
They just keep trying, but so far, finding no room for him to run.
None whatsoever. In fact, you run the numbers. He's under 3 yards a carry at the moment. That's complete. It's Anthony McFarland. And he's able to get it down to the 2-yard line.
Another catch for him there on this drive, Brandon, and it looks like they're going to utilize him out of the backfield any way they can. And that time, they pick up a first down. So now on defense, do you assign a man to him and try and cover him before he gets going?
First and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game. Nothing doing there. They're going to wind up holding him at the 2. No gain there, and it's going to set up second and goal.
No gain on the play. Leads to second and goal at the 2-yard line.
And that is going to do it for this third quarter of action. This is the National Football League on EA Sports. Second and goal, and they will try again from the 2-yard line. Tossing this out wide to McFarland. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Steelers.
Touchdown.
Anthony McFarland. Touchdown number 15 on the year. And the Steelers have now made this a 1-score game. So a big play now as the Steelers will go for 2.
Let's make these babies cry all the way back.
From the shotgun, it's Roethlisberger.
Well, as most teams do in their 2-point attempt, they pass the ball. Instead, it gets intercepted. And remember, if you pick it off, you got a chance to take it all the way back, get 2 points yourself, right?
Yeah, not the case here, but that's why you got to be really careful with those throws, especially to the outside. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback.
At their own 19-yard line.
The Jacksonville offense set to begin their next drive. Now, the previous drive they punted, but that was just the first time they've had to do so in this game.
And when they turn on the game film, the coaches will rant about this, right? They'll say, oh, God, we got to move the ball, guys. We can't punt the ball away. But they have to keep smiles off their faces because that's the first time in the game they've had to do so. They've moved it quite well. They'll overall be happy with what they've seen.
After the loss to start out, here's 2nd and 11.
Watch 98, watch 961, matchbox lights.
Again, it's Fournette. And he almost gets this to the 30, taken down about a yard shy. 11 yards there, first down. So a good run by Fournette. Now another 1st and 10. They'll go play action here with Minshew. And that's going to be too high. Out of bounds and incomplete.
Love the idea, love the concept, but you got to leave a little room on the sideline so he can fade into it when he makes the catch. That was thrown too close to it for the receiver to make a play.
Here's 2nd and 10 now from the 29.
55, check 55, Mike. Man, I got you. Man, I got you. Mike 55, Mike 55.
From the gun, Minshew to throw. The open man is Westbrook. And he fumbled it. It's on the ground. And it's picked up by the Steelers. And he takes it back to the house. A fumble recovery for a Steelers score. And a big turning point here in the second half, Charles, after that play.
All you're trying to do is change momentum, flip things around for your team. You're just trying to take the ball away. But how about when you take it away and score? That really changes things.
They're going to try and run. And he is going to lose yardage here.
Well, that decision to me was all about pulling up the chart. You know, that beautiful chart that tells you when to go for 2, when to go for 1. I do love it. It helps you with your decision-making during heated times. And just look at it right here at this point of the game. Go for 2. Try and make it a field goal difference.
But now just up 1 makes the rest of this fourth quarter a little more interesting.
Yeah, they followed the chart. They just didn't get the 2 points on the board, did they?
Nope. Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. They'll start out on the ground. It's Leonard Fournette. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. Solid way to start the drive. 13 yards, picking up the first.
We'll definitely see some open running lanes, and he's taking advantage of it right now, but that shouldn't be a surprise. Defense has the lead. They're playing for the pass first.
Some good games going on in the early window. This might be the best of the bunch.
Hey.
Throwing on first down is Minshew. Looking deep in the direction of Abdullah. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
Incomplete.
We've seen that the deep ball's been a part of their game plan all afternoon, but they've had trouble hooking up on it. Unable to successfully find the end zone over the top.
Minshew on target here to Chark. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. 11 yards there, first down. So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this second half. Here's 1st and 10. A shotgun handoff. This is Abdullah. And he'll get this one across midfield and down into Steeler territory. A solid run on first down. Gain of 7 leaves him with a 2nd and 3. So they'll come up after the gain of 7 on a 2nd and 3. Minshew sets to throw. This a screen to Abdullah. He's got the first down here inside the 30. And he takes this just a few yards shy of the red zone before going out. 22 yards there, a first down.
1st and 10 at the 23-yard line.
Go. Hey, rock it.
Now Minshew on 1st and 10. Got his man, it's Eifert. And able to get this down inside the 15, either the 13 or 14 before he's out of bounds. Give him 9 there on the first down completion.
A gain of 9 brings up.
That last catch short of the marker by just a yard leaves him with a very manageable 2nd and 1. Here's Minshew. Eluding the pressure right. He'll try and run it. And he's got this inside the 10 to the 9 before he's out of bounds. Good work by Minshew there to pick up the first. And the question now, how do they want to work the clock here on 1st and goal? A field goal would give them the late lead. That's to his running back, Leonard Fournette. And from the 9, they get this to the 5-yard line. They'll contain him to just 4. 2nd down.
Well, offensively, that's the mismatch that you want. You want to force a linebacker to try and cover your back out of the backfield, out in some open space. The linebackers nowadays, they run like backs, and they take a lot of pride in covering. What a nice play he made there in the open field.
Now a 2nd down throw for the end zone, but it's incomplete. Trying to get it there to D.D. Westbrook, but now it's 3rd and goal.
They certainly did a nice job improvising there, extending the play, hoping someone would come open downfield, but they never did.
Hey, Wahoo!
Now Minshew. Back in the end zone. Could he get his feet down? No, it's incomplete. Unsuccessful pass on 3rd down, but at least you got 3 points here in your hip pocket.
Yeah, and I would take it from my hip pocket and put it right on the shoe of my kicker and go get those 3 points. This isn't even a discussion to me. This is a chance to take the lead after a good drive. Do it.
And Lambeau will put this one through. And with that, they will move ahead by 2 here in the 4th. So the drive here ends with a field goal. It does give them the lead, but this one's still certainly a long ways from over.
It definitely puts a lot of pressure on your defense to hold the lead, right? They're happy to have it and happy to be out there trying to do so. But I know as a former player, in the back of their mind, they're thinking, why don't you score the touchdown and seal this thing?
At their own 25-yard line.
The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. And now they find themselves trailing following the field goal. Still a good amount of time in this fourth quarter, but this drive very well could determine the outcome of this ball game. They begin the drive with McFarland. And this will be a gain of 5 as he gets it to the 30.
The Steeler ball carrier.
Brandon, 5 yards on that run. Let's get back to the huddle and make sure you're back. You spend time with your offensive line and give them credit. Hard to move those 300-plus pounders at the line of scrimmage, and they did for a significant chunk of yardage.
From the 30 on second down, Roethlisberger. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's third down.
Well, that one's all about the defender making life difficult for the receiver. Very tough for a guy to hold on to the football through all that contact. He ends up forcing the incompletion.
On third down, here's McFarland. And he's going to have just a couple here with a marker on the field as well. So on the big tight end, holding.
Each and every year, we talk about very few tight ends coming into the league that are polished blockers or asked to do it a lot in college. So it's a constant struggle and a constant fight to learn how to do it without holding.
So following the holding call, what can they do here on third and long? Gun. It's Roethlisberger. And the throw there going to be incomplete.
How about some applause for the defense there? They forced him to throw that one into coverage, and just like that, they're staring at a fourth down. Well done.
3 plays and out. It's fourth down.
One score down. Here we go. They're going to go for it here on fourth down. The Steelers will go. It's Roethlisberger. And, oh, a crusher there as it's intercepted. Picked off at about the 31. Just a little bit of a rough stretch. 6 interceptions now in these last 2 weeks combined.
I know the easy thing is to go back to mechanics, footwork, things of that nature. I'm also wondering, is he getting fooled by what he's seeing on defense? Has the scouting report changed? Are they showing him things different than what he expected? For the second week in a row, he's throwing it to the guys in the wrong color shirts.
Yeah, he better figure, whatever the reason is, he better figure it out. So first and goal, 6 points here would go a long way toward wrapping this one up. They'll try and run for it with Fournette. And he goes backwards on this one, losing yardage to the 7. And now, defensively, they're going to burn their first time out. Remember, they get an extra time built in coming up here shortly at the 2-minute warning. Now from the 7, here's second and goal. Looking to throw it. Minshew to the end zone, but it's incomplete. And this will be well too low for him to bring in. It's incomplete.
It's now third and goal.
Now, they'd really like to make the short field pay off. We'll see if they can, but this is third and goal. They'll drop to throw. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete. So decision time now, because a field goal keeps it a one-score game. What are you thinking?
Well, I'm looking at the down and distance, and that's where the issue comes in. It's not short enough that it's a no-brainer and you go for it. You have to analyze this one. To me, you take the field goal, take the points. I don't think you want to risk coming away with nothing.
The kick by Lambeau is good, and that will push the lead up to 5. So they get to 3, but you wonder now, is that going to be enough?
Excellent question, because when I look at the smiles on that side of the field, they're a little tight, aren't they? If they had scored a touchdown there, those would be big half-moon grins right now because they'd feel a whole lot better about their position.
And a touchdown in the other direction, all of a sudden they're down. Now after the made field goal, back out Lambeau to kick this one off. Taken about 7 yards deep. And that one bounces out of the back of the end zone, so we'll start the drive at the 25 on the touchback. The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect me. Let's just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too cautious because now you can't run any offense at all.
Still want to attack. We'll see how they attack him here. His throw incomplete. James Washington was the intended target, and it's 3rd and short. This defense has watched their lead dwindle away. This is where they really need to bow up. They executed well there.
And it's often hard after you've played really well early, and then you kind of relax a little bit to step on the gas again. They just did it on the last play. Looks like they want to finish this one off.
And he will have a first down as they get him to the ground at the 37. Give him 3 yards and a fresh set of downs.
First down, Steelers.
Roethlisberger to throw. Ebron caught left side. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. Pittsburgh getting 16 yards there and also a first down. That's what they need right now. Get the first down, get out of bounds, stop the clock.
Just playing smart football, understanding the situation, making the plays necessary, and making sure that clock stops at every opportunity.
Like 20.
He's back to throw. And his throw is incomplete. Eric Ebron, the big tight end, is intended target, but it'll be second down.
They've given up a few first downs on this drive, but getting the incompletion there, that should give them something to build on and maybe turn the tide.
On second down, McFarland. 4 yards the gain, and it'll bring up a third down. And the line to gain here is the 37 on third down.
It's a gain of 4, and it's third down.
Play action. Now Roethlisberger. But it's brought in by Washington. And into the end zone. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. James Washington in the final minute. And the Steelers are going to retake the lead.
Wow, I know it's a never-say-never situation, but to me, that looks like that's the one that's going to finish them off.
A score that puts them in front here late, but now you got to rally your kick team, don't you, and say the last thing we need is a big return.
And what happens is guys get overeager, get out of their lane because they're so excited they want to make the last tackle. You mess up, could come back at you a long way.
Throwing there, but this pass is going to wind up incomplete. Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown. Takes this about 5 yards deep. And he returns this to the 22.
The Jaguars take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
The Jacksonville offense set to begin their next drive. They only need a field goal. Obviously, the clock a huge factor. They'll be watching that. What do they need to do here, Charles?
Your sequence of plays has to get you out of bounds. Completions, get out of bounds, gain some yardage. Then when the clock hits 7 seconds or left, now you've got a decision. Are you in field goal range, or is it Hail Mary time? Because from 7 seconds down, you don't want to take a shot that you're going to have another play.
We'll see how they handle it. From up near the 40 now after the big play to start. Here's another 1st and 10. Back to throw. And the throw left sideline here is caught, but they'll rule it incomplete. Couldn't keep his feet in. 2nd down. A couple extra defensive backs out there in the dime, and because of that, really not many places to throw the football, if any.
And typically, what would you want to do against that dime?
Run the football.
You want to run the ball, but you can't do it in this situation. Not nearly enough time on the clock. You having to really navigate against a tough defense presented against you.
Yeah, he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. That one covers 24 yards. It's a 1st down.
Well, they got the yardage they needed there. Picked up the 1st down, got out of bounds. How about the urgency that they have, as well as they understand where they are on the field?
He'll look to throw. And he takes a shot on the release, as this will be incomplete. D.D. Westbrook, his intended receiver. And that'll bring up 2nd down. Line of scrimmage, again the 37, as they line up 2nd and 10. Back to throw. Escaping the pressure right. And that is incomplete. 16 seconds now on the clock. I see you nodding your head up and down. That's a very heady decision at this stage of the game. Out of the pocket, nowhere to go. Just get rid of it.
That's a smart play because you're not worried about your completion percentage, and you're also not trying to force it into bad traffic as well. Throw the ball away, live to fight another down.
And that will be incomplete.
Intended for D.D. Westbrook. Incomplete.
So on now is the kicker, Josh Lambo. This to almost certainly win the football game. The Steelers signal for the 2nd of their timeouts. That'll leave them with just 1 remaining in this 4th quarter of play. So here we go. Maybe the biggest kick of the game forthcoming. This to almost certainly win the football game. And this one is right down the middle. And it's celebration time on that sideline as they have taken the lead in the final seconds. He hasn't missed a kick all year. Why would he start now?
That's a great question, isn't it? Well, maybe because that was the most nerve-wracking kick he had to attempt all year. But he knocked it through just like it was an easy chip shot.
And with time a factor here late, he'll just take a knee and they'll put it out to the 25. The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. So you're right there, but obviously the clock is not your friend. How do you handle this situation?
You're thinking 2 plays. 1 to get yourself in position.
And, oh, a crusher there as it's intercepted. Picked by Ronnie Harrison.